Hello and good morning. Welcome back to another vlog. I think this is going to be a weekly vlog, but it's officially Sunday the 4th of May. We are in May now. Can't believe how fast this year is going already. It is absolutely flying by, but we have a very exciting bank holiday weekend. It's just gone midday, so actually good afternoon, or whenever you're watching this, happy evening, happy morning, happy afternoon. We have Jamie and Nick staying with us this weekend, which is so cute, and it's been a long time coming, and we've had a lovely evening afternoon yesterday. We had homemade pizzas and we've had some breakfast and croissants and pastries outside this morning, and you know what, the weather is a little bit better than what we thought it was going to be. Yesterday was beautiful. Fingers crossed today holds out just that little bit more. But today we are actually off on a very wholesome countryside weekend. I mean, we're not going anywhere, we're just going out for a nice big walk. We're going to have a walk around Blenheim, grab a coffee, have a little mooch, and then we're going to go over to Burford Garden Centre because I am in my gardening era. I am absolutely loving being a novice gardener. Is novice the right word? Yeah, beginner gardener. I will show you later on, probably in the vlog. I'll do a little chit-chatty update of everything that I've done. I've got some hydrangeas, I'm growing strawberries, and I really want to show you the strawberries now, but I'm going to hold off because I think I'll do like a little talkie through all of the things that I'm planting and the things that I'm growing. I'm growing chilies, I'm growing cosmos, dahlias. I've got about, I think, 6 different types of dahlias. But yeah, I'm just very much a beginner, searching on TikTok, searching online, figuring out how to grow everything. But we are ready. I'm having a no makeup day today, just nice and relaxed. And yeah, we're just waiting for the boys to get ready, and we're going to jump in the car and go on a gorgeous walk around Blenheim. So I thought, come along with me today and I'm going to take you along for the rest of the week. I don't have much going on this week because I've been recovering from the marathon. My heels are still battered, but I'm getting there slowly but surely. I've definitely had marathon brain where everything's just been a bit like I've not been able to talk. I can't string sentences together. I start talking about stuff and go, oh, what was I saying? Like literally that. But yeah, definitely getting there, and I am missing running, but I'm definitely taking my time before I get back into running. So anyway, I'm going to go check on the boys and we are going to go start our lovely wholesome Sunday and bank holiday weekend. Like, we're in the middle of the bank holiday weekend now, so let's go. Who's ready?
I'm so excited.
You've not been on the vlog.
To come out. No, I haven't. Not yet.
For a long time.
I'm so excited. Finally back. Oh, I'm so happy you're doing this again. Like, this is where she belongs. And also, I can't wait to grab a cup of tea, a nice little sweet treat, and watch you. It's going to be so good.
And where's Nick? Here's Nick.
Hello.
Nick's getting his shoes on.
Camera.
I know. Look at this little thing. No, it's all right. You take your vitamins. Rupert, we figured out, Roops is obsessed. Where is he? You are obsessed with your Uncle Nick, aren't you?
Yes, you are.
You're obsessed with him. The sun is coming out. So you better
cut on till tomorrow.
There'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow. Till there's none. And then we go, when I'm stuck with that day, that's grey and lonely, I just stick on my chin and grin and say, oh, that sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow.
Hey.
Come on, Meg.
Come what may.
Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're only a day, day away. Bum, ba, bum.
I love Bamba.
Hello, my darling. Gorgeous boy.
This time last week you were just running through Canada Water and I was on a line bike being blocked out of Southern Park.
We must have just seen you crossing over before you crossed over Tower Bridge.
Yeah, because I kept trying to track you on Find My Friends,
Yes.
but it wasn't working.
No, it was the same
which
with
was
you.
annoying, but
We found you though, multiple
found us in the
times.
end. I can't believe I ran the marathon.
The marathon.
The marathon brain is still here. I ran the London Marathon this time last week. I was running it this time last week. Wild.
That's
Wild.
That's
And now we've got our coffees ready to go. Here's Josh's. Okay, darling. Turlo. Cheers. Thank you. It's amazing. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day. Bye bye. Yeah, time for a little walkie walk. Oh, no. Oh yeah. This afternoon, and I thought I would pick up the camera for this little weekly vlog and give you a bit of a garden update. Now, I am very much a beginner amateur gardener, but I thought I would document this journey and let you guys come along to see what plants I'm growing, to see what fruit I'm growing for the first ever time. And yeah, if anyone has any tips, tricks or advice, I would be very much appreciative, because I actually have no idea. I am just learning on the go. I'm just going to pop that glove down just for now. But the first thing I wanted to show you were my gorgeous strawberry plants. Now, I have 2 El Santa strawberry plants in here. I planted these at the very beginning of April and they are doing so well, but I actually don't know when these are ready to be picked, because they're my first ever time growing them. I mean, they look absolutely gorgeous, and we've got so many coming up as well. Like, look at this little funny one here. But these are my absolute pride and joy. I've loved coming out and checking these every single morning. Then over here we have 2 vanilla plants that have been planted up, and again, they are doing so well. I have been snipping off the runners because I don't want to plant them on just yet. I think when I've got a bit more space and a little bit more expertise, then I will be doing that. So I think I need to prune that back. But look at these all hidden in there. Look, we've got a little doubler right there. But these just make me so happy. And these hanging baskets I think I actually got from the range, and they're doing me well so far. But these are in the sunniest spot in our garden. We do have a south facing garden, so yeah, as you can see, the sun sets there down in the fields. That is the one thing I am so grateful for in the summer, is having the sunshine pretty much all day, and I can just sit in the garden with my laptop and a nice coffee and get on with my work. And now for a little bit of chaos gardening, I think that's what people call it. So down here we have my first lot of chaos gardening. I just sprinkled basically a whole packet of Nemophilia seeds, I think that's what they're called, and this is what they're looking like. Again, this was all at the beginning of April. And over here, my first ever cosmos, I think I need to pinch these out. I'm not sure if they're too far gone, but they are growing really well. I don't know if you can see underneath there, but I might just see how they turn out, because again, never done this before. We have a little baby hydrangea that needs a bit more water. She has been in the sun all day, so I'm just going to give her a big old drink. Josh wanted to grow some little chilies so we can make our own picantes with our own homegrown chilies. Oh, that's a bit of a mouthful. Our own homegrown chilies from home to put in our picantes, so we're going to see how they do. I am trying to look after them for him. Need to do a bit more research on this. And then this plant here, I think you say it's a Gerbera or a Jabrea or a Gerbera, I don't know, but this is the first ever plant that I got for the garden, and I just love the colour of her, and she is doing so well and thriving. I think I need to prune off some of the leaves, I'm not too sure. Again, very much amateur, very much beginner. And then my favourite corner over here are my beautiful hydrangeas. I need to pot these into their big containers, but I do know these aren't going to last me very long, because they have been sort of grown super fast to put into the garden centres. But I am going to try and keep them going as long as I can. So any hydrangea tips and tricks, I am watering them first thing in the morning and at night. But yeah, if anyone has any tips and tricks on them, I would love to know. But just seeing these colours makes me so happy. I would love to have a greenhouse as well, even if I just start with a little one, because we are renting at the moment, and our landlords have been super nice in letting us doing a few little upgrades to the garden. It's just because we wanted to. And yeah, we have been here now for 3 years this year, and I do absolutely love it. And it allows me and Josh to enjoy our garden and just to do little things like this and find new little hobbies. But yeah, so I am definitely limited to having things in pots, but I don't mind that, because you can definitely grow a garden all in pots. So yeah, let's get potting. hand, just arrived at my hair appointment. I am so excited, guys. I was up early, walked Rupert. The weather is chef's kiss, and I'm about to have a whole hair glow up, and I cannot wait. It has been, I think it's been about 8 months since I've had my hair done, and I am very excited. I'm going to a new hairdresser's, which I'm really, really excited about. I've seen and heard good things, and they're just a bit closer to me than going into London, so I'm well and truly in the countryside. My countryside heart is so full, and I can't wait to try them out and basically see what we do to this hair. I'm hoping for a bit more face framing around the front, a little bit more movement in here, because it's just getting so like boring, just a little bit boring. And yes, the split ends are real. I am just so excited to get my hair done. It has been such a long time, and I feel like it's a nice little treat for me. So let's go inside and hopefully you can watch the transformation. What do we think? So I've had I think it was a good inch chopped off on the bottom, but I've just washed it. It's the next day now, by the way. I've just washed it and wanted to style it myself just to see how we could do. And you can see a couple of lines from my curling tongs where I've held it on just a little bit too long. But the colour, oh my God, let me show you from behind. The colour is just, it's everything I wanted and more. We went for a lived-in blonde vibe just because I want to let my roots grow out, and in the peak summer I might go a little bit lighter, who knows, but I feel like this is looking very natural. It's looking like I've just had some gorgeous sun on the hair, and I will be having some more gorgeous sun on the hair very, very soon, which I'm so excited about. But we added a few more long layers in. I don't know if you can see them. A bit more face framing around the front, which I love. But I'm about to ruin it by putting on my skincare headband. And I've got, you know, for Christmas, my sister, mum and granddad bought Josh an Arc, which is a sparkling water machine. And I've got my Liquid IV in here, the strawberry flavour. Almost, is it better than the tropical one? Because I love the tropical one. The tropical Liquid IV is my favourite right now, but the strawberry was my favourite before the tropical. And I've put some sparkling water in here. It doesn't look very sparkling, but Head recommended that I did it with my electrolytes, and it's just like a little fizzy drink, like a little carbonated cocktail. Anyway, I have just had a Sephora order arrive, and she's giving wholesome, she's giving little Bo Peep. Every single time I put this headband on, it reminds me of when Jamie and I went on our second cruise together. It was one of the Virgin Voyages cruises, and there was a show, and we watched the show. I can't remember what the show was called. It was phenomenal, regardless. And we went and had photos with the cast that was doing the show. And the drag queen turned around to me and said, "All right, little Miss Bo Peep, I had this on with a gorgeous Molby pink check dress. And I went out with this as like a headpiece for an evening outfit. Little bit questionable now, Megs, but I was living my best life." I've just unboxed it, but I haven't actually unboxed what was in here. I did have a little look because there was a little Dior envelope, and I was like, what's that? Because I've not ordered anything. I think it's just the little testers that come with your orders. So I've got a little mini Miss Dior perfume that I'm going to save because these are so good for putting in your little cosmetics bags and liquid bags when you're on holiday, just to zhuzh up, because I just want to smell nice all the time. Honestly, don't compliment me saying, "Oh, you look nice." Compliment me saying you smell nice. If I smell nice, only if I smell nice. Very, very cute. I do have a Miss Dior full size that I do like on a very nice, spring summery day. I did do a bit of a restock, and I actually picked up some new bits that I'm really excited to try. Finally restocked my Caudalie Beauty Elixir in the full size. This is the Mama. I always love my minis, and there's a tiny, tiny little bit left. I actually don't know if I can decant, because these are obviously really, really good to take away with you, again, as a travel size. I've never actually tried to, Oh, no, maybe not. Oh, okay, let's leave that, Megs. I'm gonna have to try and figure that out if I can. But this is an absolute, oh, holy grail, and it smells gorgeous. It smells like you have had a luxury facial and you've just gone, walked out, glowy skin, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I wanted to treat myself for the summer for a big one, because I only get the little ones, but I go through the little ones so quickly. So I thought, get this, get a big one, get a big one. And another thing that I have stocked up on is my favorite ultraviolet SPF 50 plus Supreme Screen Hydrating Facial Skin. Let me try that again. Supreme Screen Hydrating Facial Skin Screen. Basically, sun cream for your face. I love this. This is my second bottle now. Love it. Best sun cream ever. And as someone that's very acne prone, red rosacea skin, this is gorgeous. It's not greasy, it's not oily. It helps with my makeup because every single day I put this on every single day. The directions here say for everyday use, brackets, we mean it. I mean it too. This is unreal. The best sun cream, face cream I've ever used. If you go and buy anything from me as a recommendation, make it be this. Trust me, you will not regret it. So I stocked up because I was running very low, as you could tell. So we're gonna do my skincare as well, actually, as we are going through this. So this is it, and again, it smells lovely. Oh, I love it. SPF 50, always, always. I won't have it any other way, I simply won't. Also, I don't know if you can tell, I have tinted my eyebrows, gave them a little pluck and a little primp. And I don't know if I showed these in my last vlog, I think I did, because I'm absolutely loving, full on fell into the Molly May influence trap of nano brows and getting my brows nice and gorgeous. Now, I did get, earlier in the year, my eyebrows microbladed. Best thing I could have ever done, because I've got such fair eyebrow hairs. This is really dark for me, but I love it. And I have been using the Nano Brow Brow Serum, which I know has made my brows slightly darker. It's definitely made my eyebrow hair a bit fuller, which is just gorgeous, because it's been very sparse in certain areas. And the microblading is so natural, you wouldn't know that I've had it done, which is the point. I love a high maintenance, low maintenance treatment, if that makes any sense at all. And also I picked up the Nano Lash, and let me tell you, my eyelashes have never been longer. They are, I need to try zoom in, let me show you. Can you see how long they are? They are just, oh, and I am just over the moon with them. So yeah, I've been using the Nano Lash, and I just put this in the lash line, just there. And then, because my lashes are nice and long now since I've been using that for the past month, I got my sister to curl them for me, so like do a little lash lift. And when you have a lash lift, they tend to make your eyelashes really dry. So I've had this before when I had a lash lift. I mean, we're talking over 3 years ago now. I haven't had a lash lift in ages because my lashes have been so short. But I remember getting this Nuveo lash and brow conditioning serum. So you can put it on your brows as well, but just to keep your lashes nice and conditioned, I just pop this on to stop my lashes getting all dry and crusty dusty, which is what everyone says. I'm just going to put a bit on the brows too, actually. Back onto the Sephora haul. Now, I did restock again on my all-time favourite setting spray, Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Party all night, stay all day. Full size, because, again, I have a little mini that I can definitely, perfect. I'm going to refill that up. But again, get yourself a mini travel version and just decant your full sizes into the little, and then you've got the full size when you come home. Girl maths, you know? Girl maths. And then something that I wanted to try. Now, I've seen this all over TikTok. all over TikTok, and it's the One Size Until Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. Now I did get the little travel version. The big one is like a full-on hairspray size bottle, but I wanted to take this on holiday with me and just try it out. I just wanted to try a new product specifically because it's mattifying and waterproof, which is obviously great when you're on holiday. And yeah, I find the Charlotte Tilbury one is beautiful. It sets my makeup like no other. I've honestly never had a setting spray like this, but this definitely does give me a bit more of a glow, whereas I feel like on holiday, when I've got all the oil, all the sun, all the sweat, I want something a little bit more mattifying. So I will let you know how I got on with this. I will be packing this for my holiday. And then moving on, I wanted to treat myself to another. I have the Vanilla Summer Fridays lip balm, but I wanted to get myself the the sweet mint version. Also, just love the colour. Anything sort of pistachio coloured, beautiful. Let me put this on now, actually. Oh my gosh, that smells lovely. I love anything minty. Mint choc chip, mint tea, mint chewing gum, mints, just mints. A gorgeous mint lip balm. Love that so much. I wanted to get this for a while. This has been on my skincare wish list for a long time. I probably should have put this on first before my sun cream. I'm not gonna put this on now, I'll put this on later. I decided to pick up the Caudalie Vino Perfect serum, the Vino Perfect Brightening Dark Spot Serum. And first of all, packaging. I'm a packaging girly. 12 out of 10 for packaging, Caudalie. As an acne girl, I mean, my acne definitely has calmed down over the years, but I do get from where I've had quite harsh acne, like big spots and big surface areas, I tend to have quite a few dark spots on my skin. So I'm really excited to see how this works. All skin types, dark spots, radiance, face, neck and décolletage. The #1 anti-dark spot product in France, which is lovely. I mean, we love that. 62 times more effective than vitamin C. And I have used vitamin C before in the past. And I think I've got vitamin C in some other skincare that I have, but I just thought, you know what, let's make it nice and easy. This. So I will keep you updated on that. And I'm now just gonna do my makeup because I actually ordered myself and treated myself because I feel like it's hit that point where I've used the same makeup forever, basically, forever. Rarely do I step out my comfort zone and try something new. I've probably had the same makeup routine for the past over 5 years. And I'm not mad about that because I love the way I do my makeup. But I did treat myself to some Merit Beauty makeup, and that, fingers crossed, should be coming today. I won't be able to do that in this video, but if it arrives in time, I will take it on holiday with me and do a full sort of makeup look review style video with the Merit makeup. And yeah, I've just heard really good things about Merit, and I really hope that it does live up to its standards. And if any of you have used Merit, then please let me know. I am excited. I've done their full complexion set because they do mini sets. So I did that, really excited for that to arrive. But yeah, let's just get on with my regular makeup now, I suppose. Sorry, this is very, very noisy. That is so weird. I've literally just had my shop notification that says your package is out for delivery. My Merit Beauty package. Can you see that? Guys, that's bizarre. That is bizarre. Ooh, okay. I know I said this, if this is the one thing you get from me, get this. If you've got red skin, rosacea skin, or just want to have a bit more of an even complexion, I think my life changed when I got this product and tried this product. So this is the Arborian CC Red Correct Automatic Perfector Soothing Effect Even Complexion, and it does have SPF 25 in it, but we want a bit more. Now this is, I don't think I could live without it actually, if I'm honest. It's a green, effectively, CC cream, and it cancels out, let me get some more, as you can tell I have been using this, but to get rid of a lot of my redness. Can you see, it goes on green, and when you blend it in, it basically matches your skin. Magic, absolute magic. And it's so smooth, it's beautiful. I love the way it sits on my skin as well. I feel like it's skincare within makeup, which is just, yeah, which is lovely. And I just blend it all through with my fingers, just like that, because it keeps the product warm, which is something that I have learned. It just evens out my complexion, which is just, this is a win. This is a big, big win. And when I don't want heavy makeup days, I'm not really a heavy makeup girl. nowadays, really. I basically put on next this, which is the L'Oreal True Match Serum, which is their plumping tinted serum, which I love, in the shade 2 to 3 Light. I just put that on with my beauty blender. I hope you have enjoyed this vlog. I know it's been a bit more of like a gardeny based, just a bit of a chill week, which has been really, really nice. I mean, work-wise it's been busy and I've not shown much of that on here, but do let me know if you want to see a bit more behind the scenes of my work, I suppose, because my work's been, yeah, a bit all over the place. In my head, I basically see that I have my musical theatre career and my social media career, and social media has been going lovely. I have got a new management, which is very, very exciting, and yeah, exciting things, like very, very exciting things in the pipelines and things that I've been doing. One of my biggest tick list for brands that I wanted to work with that was on my mood board last year and was on my mood board for this year was Dove, and I'm working with them, which I'm so excited over on TikTok. So if you have seen those videos, let me know if you've seen them, and I hope you love them as well. I really, really do. Not, this isn't an ad. This isn't an ad at all, but where is it? Oh, I think it's in my bag because I took it for an audition. This dragon fruit and coconut cream scent, gorgeous, tropical holiday in a bottle. Now this is the roll-on. I do have the aerosol, and they also have a body wash and I think a body butter, but gorgeous. If you want like a holiday in a bottle deodorant, get that smell because it's just, yeah, it's divine. But yeah, I have basically this week I went for a recall for a panto that I was in for, and I was in for the fairy godmother. How exciting. I mean, I can tell you now because I didn't get the job, unfortunately. I am a bit gutted about it, don't get me wrong. I think it's normal and it's natural to feel like that because I care. Like I care about the auditions, I care about a successful outcome, but nonetheless I had a really good audition. We started off with a dance call and I met some amazing people. I also bumped into one of my oldest friends. I used to go to theatre school at the weekends with her, and it was so nice to catch up with her. We've not been in an audition together ever, so that was really, really nice. But yeah, I just had a really nice recall day. Just unfortunate it hasn't gone my way this time, and that is okay. Everything happens for a reason. Rejection's never easy, no matter how many times you hear no. Rejection is redirection. That's the quote that I keep telling myself. But yeah, I found out yesterday, and yeah, I put on my YouTube instrumental, had a bit of a sing, reminded myself it's okay, Megs, these things happen. But just keep fingers crossed that something else pops up. I would love to be Fontaine and Les Mis. Thank you very much for putting that out into the universe. I mean, I'll take anything at this point, I really will. Okay, concealer. I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty concealer in the shade 185C. Just gonna go in with a little bit of this, because a little bit of this, my goodness, goes a long way, a long, long way. I also have to update you guys on my strawberry plants. There was a theft. Nothing too dramatic, don't worry, but I went out yesterday morning to go pick my first ever homegrown strawberries, and I couldn't find the strawberries anywhere. I was like, where are my 3 ripe strawberries? I had 2 on my El Santa plant, and I had I had 1 on my vanilla plant. Basically, the birds decided to have their breakfast before I picked my own strawberry plants, but that was my own fault, and you know what? I've only got myself to blame, really, and I should have covered them or put some netting or something on them, but one lovely person commented on my video and said to get some netting bags, ordered some netting bags on Amazon. They have arrived. They're bigger than I thought they were. I thought they were going to be a little bit smaller, but no, they're quite large. So hopefully I can protect them for here on in, and that hopefully when we get back off our holiday, that I can try my first ever homegrown strawberries. Fingers crossed. But I do have my new Cambridge favourite plant now as well, so hopefully we'll have a few more strawberries in there. I love that I'm in my gardening era. I feel like I've come home to myself, which is nice, and it really is a bit of free therapy that I am definitely enjoying for quietening down my very loud, chaotic, grief-ridden brain at the minute. It's not been too great this week. This week I've definitely had my moments, that's for sure. And don't cry. I've just had a bit of a heavy feeling of grief this week. I think mainly, I am going to talk about it because it will make me feel a bit better. Just my usual routine. Whenever I had an audition through, or whenever I got a recall or anything like that, the first person I would tell was Kyle. He'd be the first person I'd call after I come out of the audition, and we'd chat about it, and he'd be the first person I tell regardless of the outcome. And obviously I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that this time, but I feel like in a weird comforting way that he knew before me, and I feel like he knew that I wasn't meant to get panto. So yeah, maybe that's the way that I have to look at it now. Yeah, I feel like I was a bit all over the shop, feeling a bit weird, and I was talking to Josh about it, and I was like, I'm feeling, it's here, this is where it sits here, and it sits like, so it's like someone's standing on me, and I feel like I can't breathe. I feel like I can't breathe. That is how I feel. So yeah, I just have to give myself a little bit of grace. And I actually saw on Pinterest, I think it was last night, this image, I'll put it on screen now, and it's such a good visualization of how grief feels, I suppose, and looks, because the grief stays there, it will always stay there, it will never leave you. But you evolve and change and grow as a person. So it's always going to be there, but everything else around it changes. And I think that's quite a nice way to look at it, because I feel a lot of guilt with grief. Yeah, I just feel like I find myself when I'm happy and laughing, it hits me like a ton of bricks again, going, oh, but he's not here, my grandma's not here, Bonnie's not here, you know, and I get into this bit of a spiral. But yeah, this is something that therapy will be, I hope, helping with a lot, and talking about it. I am going to be that person that will always bring Kyle up, I'll always bring my grandma up, I'll always bring Bonnie up, and they are and have been a massive part of my life. And I feel like obviously life does go on, as brutal as that sounds, but I can't just forget. I can't, you know. And I am sad that there's like future life events that are going to happen that they're not physically going to be there for. I know they'll be there. But yeah, if I could change it all and have them here, I would, in a heartbeat, an absolute heartbeat. Anyway, sorry. Okay. So I have just gone in, it feels so trivial going from talking about stuff like that to talking about my makeup routine. I hope you enjoy my makeup routine. I've got the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. This is the ultra blurring one. I think it was at Christmas, just before Christmas in Harrods. I think it was in Harrods. I was talking to the lady at the Laura Mercier counter, and she recommended this one to me. It was a newer one, I think, and I just have a little powder puff that I think I got from TikTok shop. Now I'm going to go in with my bronzer, my Charlotte Tilbury. Where's my brush? No, that's my bronzing brush. No, there we go. This is the Charlotte Tilbury, the Film Star Bronze and Glow Face Sculpt and Highlight. One thing in the merit order I got was a cream bronzer, because I feel like I'm a powder makeup girl, especially in the winter. But in the summer, I just want a bit more of a glowy base, and I feel like a cream bronzer might be what I'm missing from my makeup routine, because I have my liquid blush, which didn't show you, but you probably know already. It's my Rare Beauty one in the shade Happy. Love that, and I need a bit of happiness. I really do. No, there's so many things I am grateful for. I really, really am. And yeah, I think when you experience loss and big life changes, like my parents separating, it alters you in a way that you'll never be able to be your old self, because that's gone. That is totally gone. And I think I was very angry and upset, and I feel like it's all those stages of grief, isn't it? You've got anger, sadness, I can't remember the others, but yeah, I feel like I've gone through that, and I'm now not angry anymore. which is nice. I'd like to say I'm not much of an angry person. Do you know what? I'm just going to use the same brush for the highlighter. But it does make me excited for the person that I am becoming, you know? Can you tell? Can you tell the little bit of highlight? Cute, like that, we'll take that. Okay, now brows. I'm going to use Charlotte Tilbury, shock, the legendary Brow Micro Precision Tinted Brow Gel. I feel like I can't talk still because of my Invisalign. I used to be a brow pencil girl. Since I've had my eyebrows microbladed and since I've tinted them, I don't need to do much. I just put a bit of gel on like this, and I quite like the natural fluffy brow gel look. But yeah, I also wanted to say as well, thank you to all the comments and DMs that I've had from my past 2 videos, because so many of you, especially from my catch-up one, have got in contact and told me that you're actually going through a very similar situation, whether that be grief or adult child of divorce. And I'm sorry that you are going through that, and just know that you're not alone. I hopefully will be a bit of comfort for you, and I'm not going to talk about it all the time because it's just not my place to, but I can talk about how it makes me feel and how I feel. So yeah, I'm sorry that you're going through it, and I hope you are okay, and just know that we will be okay. We will. Feelings like this are only temporary, and good things will come. I promise. I absolutely promise. Finally, before my setting spray, my Charlotte Tilbury Push Up Pillow Talk mascara in the shade Dream Pop. Now, I actually linked this on my stories the other day, and you guys went feral. You went feral for it. So for blue, green eyes, even brown eyes, because any colour eye, a brown purple mascara, I don't know if you can see, look at me doing the classic YouTube hand focus thing, but it's this beautiful burgundy brown colour, and it looks a lot less harsh on the eyelashes and on your eyelashes and on your eyes. Also, this top is actually from Sainsbury's. I got it a couple of weeks ago and I love it. It's just super cute. I think especially for the summer, I love a little bit of crochet. I've also panic ordered for our holiday. So I've got an ASOS order, a H&M spring summer order that I will film, and that video will come very soon, I think. How gorgeous. How gorgeous is that? Love, 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 love. Right, now I'm going to use the rest of my little Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. Oh, and I do have my fan. Hang on, let me show you something. Kyle always had with him a huge fan like this. I mean, I think this is the exact one that he had, and he had it for a good like 2-3 years. Even just on the tube, doing my makeup, I love, but traveling, my goodness, like I get very hot and flustered very quickly. And this just cools me down. It's beautiful. I think I need to charge it up. I will forever be grateful for him for this. I'll be grateful for a lot of things from him. Take that off. I don't know if anyone else does this, but just do a little zhuzh, pull it back up, and hopefully the curls, oh yes. Because I've got really thick hair, curls just don't really last unless I do the full like mousse and then thick holding hairspray. And I will also link all of my little makeup products below and on my LTK, so you guys can have a little shop if you would like. And yeah, I think that is the end of this weekly vlog. I hope you've enjoyed it. Sorry it's been a little bit mismatched and a bit all over the shop, a bit of time in the garden. There might be a clip in here of me testing out my drone. I did buy myself, that was on my gadget wish list, a DJI drone. It's the Neo one, so it's a very small one, but I'm just playing around and messing around with it. And yeah, I walked routes last night and I thought, you know what, let's go take it out and give it a little bit of a try. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I hope you like the new hair as much as I do, and my makeup for today. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you do subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. It doesn't go unnoticed, that is for sure. And I will see you all in the next video, and have a lovely, lovely day wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Mwah! Bye!